Hey, so I've been wanting to put a podcast together for as long as I can remember, probably dating back to when I used to listen to Ricky Gervais do his podcast, when he used to keep me company on those long old drives to work. A very long time ago. We don't need to talk about how long ago that was at all. And we don't have to talk about how long it's taken me to get around to this neither. We don't need to bring that up. And I think a part of it as well is a lot of imposter syndrome. You know, like when I start putting things together, I'm like, do you know what? No one really wants to hear about this. Why am I bothering? What's the point? If I can't even get someone to co-host it with me, what am I doing? What am I doing? Until today. Now I do have some guests lined up and I do have some friends that are willing to be on my podcast with me, but they can't commit, which is fair enough. Like, you know, sometimes our timelines just do not add up. My timescales are so odd. I'm not a 9 till 5 person, never have been, never will be. Actually, I have been. Actually, even then, when I was working in corporate, I was doing evenings and weekends. So actually, no. That statement does stick. And yes, it does seem that everyone and everywhere you look, there's a podcast being made by somebody somewhere, but they don't all last that long. And I'm not saying mine's going to last. I'm not even saying that mine's going to even get started at this point, but I'm definitely going to try and I'm going to give it a go. And I'm not scared of failure. I really enjoy this stuff. I really love talking to people. And I think more than anything, it makes up for the days that I feel really inward. Because, believe it or not, because of the ADHD, I'm like a split personality in that respect. Some days I can talk to everybody and anybody, and it's not a problem. And other days I cannot even look up and make not even eye contact, just like look in your direction. You know, I'm not confident sometimes. I completely lose it completely. I just become more ASD than I want to. But that's life, and that's just what I live with. So I think for those days where I'm really like out there and fully my ADHD self, that's when I need to make the podcast. And then on the days where I'm a bit more ASD, that's when I can do my editing. In theory, this is just theory. So the YouTube channel that I will be using is called Brain Invaders. I think it might be Brain Invaders Podcast. I can't quite remember right now, but I will link it. So if you know somebody that you think would be really cool to have my podcast that I haven't started yet, but I hope to start one day next week. I'm going to totally start it next week. Correction, this week. So if you know someone that you think would be really good to have on the podcast, really good to have a good chinwag about life and advice and experiences and things like that, please send this video their way and get them to give me a message. All we need to have is a mobile phone and a connection after all. We'll just do it like a chat, like a video chat. And if you have any ideas of what sort of stuff I can talk about as an individual solo person making a podcast on the odd occasion, because, you know, it's much better with somebody else to talk to, but some subjects, some ideas, some comments, questions, whatever, like get involved somehow, some way. Help me make this happen. Even if it's just for a few months. But yeah, I hope to see you there. Please give my YouTube channel a follow. Follow me on this app. And yeah, that'll do. Thanks for your time and thanks for watching. Have a great day.